So I got this job, digital advertising, entry-level job. I had my college degree and my diploma, did a little resume. So I did that for a while. I wasn't really great at it at the time because I was working for, like I said, Lens Crafters and Sleepy's mattresses. So a year later, they laid me off and I moved back home, and I would send my friends pictures of different artists. So I would know where to go find a picture. This was like TMZ was around, Daily Mail, but I would send my friends pictures. And one of my friends said to me, JD, why don't you just house this stuff on a website, because you're clogging up our email boxes with the megabytes of the files. And so there was a company called Blogspot. This is when blogging started now. So everyone had a website. The website was like a cool thing to have, just like Instagram. So everyone had a blog. So you could sign up to this company called Blogspot. They would give you a template and you can upload whatever you want. And now you're just sending a link. I'm not sending attachments of, well, look at this cool picture of Jay-Z or whatever. So I did that, and I was home collecting unemployment. And I had a friend that worked at Def Jam, and he said, JD, so I would send it to my friends. And he's like, people would really like your blog. I would talk like JD talks, say, unorthodox things about celebrities and stuff like that. And I had a meeting with a guy named John Bartleson. At Def Jam was the head of digital, what they called it, new media at the time. And I got a job at Def Jam. Just I'm sitting home blogging. I ended up doing news stories for Rockefeller.com and DefJam.com. So this is in 2007. So that's when I really got my footing and my bearing on what was happening on the corporate side with superstar talent. I met you there. And then still staying close to what's happening culturally. So I know Blogspot was hot. I knew Tumblr was hot. MySpace was still in there. MySpace and Black Planet. Wow. They were still in there, but it was moving more to like doing your own thing. Whereas, MySpace, you had an account. Black Planet, you had an account. So Tumblr was starting to get hot. The beginning of Twitter. But it went into, having an account, Benny Pough account. Not just MySpace, you could be BXPOUG on MySpace. But it was like, this is my intellectual property.
Who was the first star that you actually took their project?
Beanie Sigel.
Beanie Sigel. Okay.
And I remember...
so that was Rockefeller.
Well, Def Jam hired me, but Rockefeller was under.
Right.
My job was to write news stories for Def Jam Rockefeller. This is when songs came out on a Tuesday. Now they come out on Fridays.
All that's orchestrated.
Anyway, you know about that.
Yeah.
And I used to have to actually, Jay-Z was president at the time, and I used to actually have to email Jay-Z. He was very involved, and I thought it was like he was like just a figurehead it was like a vanity label, but he was in the office, and I used to have to email him. And I remember I said, Beanie Siegel's new song, Broad Street Bully, comes out this Tuesday featuring R. Kelly, available now, something to that effect. And to hear back from him. I asked people a lot, and like, if he doesn't respond, it's not hot. So then I came back. The Broad Street Bully, Beanie Sigel comes back with the pipe of R&B, R. Kelly.
You had to put some grit on it.
Smash. And I remember Jay-Z wrote back, go, with an exclamation. I was like, yes. So just, it taught me how to write better. They wanted me to bring
Language.
what I did on my own, because I got to Def Jam now, so I'm like, I gotta write things, I gotta be corporate JD. And it was like, no, we liked your website. That's why we hired you.